Alright guys, United here. Today we're reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 4. The 4th episode is called An Alchemist Anguish. Let's get straight into it, guys. Before we do that though, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see more reactions to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. But here we go, guys.
Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing.
It's not all-powerful. So in the intro, they always focus on equilibrium and like how an immovable force and an unstoppable object collide. You know what I mean? That's what they talking about in the intro. If y'all don't get it, but y'all probably get it. You feel me? Y'all probably seen if I get it. I get it. I get it now. Bro, my neck is on 10. Like,
the town of Lior had fallen under the control of Father Cornello, a corrupt priest who used alchemy combined with a philosopher's stone to deceive his people. Ed and Al came to Lior and put a stop to the priest's sinister plans.
Yep, sure did.
The philosopher's stone, however, was revealed to be a fake. Their leader exposed as a fraud, the hopes of the citizens of Lior were crushed. Stand up and walk.
I wonder if the girl with the red and black hair is going to be on our side now.
Words he had once needed to hear himself.
A newborn alchemist. This is probably about her the whole time, this episode. The mustache.
Grown, the Iron Blood Alchemist, correct?
Why? Who's asking?
Foolish alchemists who have turned their backs on the ways of God shall all be punished.
I see. You must be the bloodthirsty murderer who's been making a habit of targeting state alchemists lately. Well, this time, you picked the wrong target!
Whoa, 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 what's going on? Like, no, first off, the what, bro?
Try this!
Where did he get all those? Where did he get the guns? He got some ropes and some stuff, reinforcement stuff.
That wasn't so difficult.
He a gangster, that's for sure, but I mean, it's just like, I ain't see this coming. That's hard.
What? No! How?
Now you perish.
Cooked him. Just cooked him. And he was fired. Just cooked him. But if you really think about it, and he got super close.
Another state alchemist dead. Well done on the Lior case, you two. Nice work. I appreciate you resolving the matter.
No big deal. It's not like we did it for you.
Right. The Philosopher's Stone. Another false lead.
Well, I mean, the lead was terrible.
Yeah, after all that, the stone was a fake. Even so, the power it gave Cornello was real enough.
Facts.
It transmuted this huge chimera right in front of us.
I still wonder how he was able to use the stone to do that. I'm not familiar enough with the field of bioalchemy to really understand it.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too. It might be worth looking into. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something that could help us restore our bodies.
It might help if you consulted a specialist.
Huh?
The Sowing Life Alchemist, Shao Tucker. He's
Sowing
done some
Life
heavy research into
Alchemist.
chimera transmutation. I'll introduce you.
You would do that for us?
Okay, what's the catch? You want something, don't you?
Don't doubt my motives. I'm trying to repay you for your work on the Lior case.
Doing you a favor is better than being indebted to you.
2 years ago, Tucker transmuted a chimera that could understand human speech. That earned him his certification as a state alchemist.
I understand human speech. You mean... Wait, you mean it talks? A chimera?
Right.
Oh, a car talk?
Suppose.
There are people out here. Look!
Nina, this is why I told you to keep the dog tied up.
I'm sorry about the mess. Ever since my wife ran out, this place has been a wreck. I'm not much of a housekeeper. Now that we're all settled in, let me say that it's a pleasure to meet you, Edward. As the Colonel told you, I'm the Sowing Life Alchemist, Shao Tucker.
Ed is interested in
That's
the field
pretty
of
high.
biologic alchemy. He would like to have a look at your research if that's possible.
I feel like that's pretty high on the alchemy
certainly. I
list
don't mind.
because you can't bring people back to life, but he said you
However,
can sow life.
If you want me
He's
to
a
show you the
Sowing
tricks
Life
I've got up my
Alchemist.
sleeve,
That's
it's only
interesting.
fair you show me the tricks you've got up yours as well. It's the code we live by, equivalent exchange. Now, Why are you interested in bioalchemy?
Oh, Ed. Well, you see, he's...
They've got some ability to focus. I'm not sure they even know we're here anymore. Quite a catch, these two.
Very
a couple
talented.
of prodigies.
Very talented. I wonder if he's gonna try to sow their intelligence into an animal again. You know what I mean? I said again, I'm asleep. But yeah.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be reading!
Nina looked like she wanted to play.
Well, in case you forgot, we didn't come here to play horsey.
Boy, if you don't.
Daddy said she went back to live at her parents' house.
It must get kind of lonely with just you and your dad living in this big house, huh?
Not really. Daddy's so nice, and plus I've got Alexander to play with, too. But lately, Daddy's been studying in his lab all the time. I guess that does make me a little bit lonely.
Tough. Just like the Elric brothers.
Oh, my shoulders are killing me.
Maybe you should try to move around some, brother.
Yeah, not a bad idea, Al. Hey, you mangy mutt! Looks like you could use some exercise.
Let's go too, Nina.
See, I'm already knowing. That's the way. Everybody having a great time.
Before I earned my state alchemist certification, our life was terrible. We were so poor in those days. My wife couldn't stand living that kind of life, so she left us.
That's wild.
I can't afford to fail this assessment. I don't want to go back to those days again. I don't even think I could.
Don't worry, Daddy, it's okay. If those people do tell you no, me and Alexander will growl at them until they say yes.
You tell him, Nina.
Hey, Nina, I've got an idea. Do you want to play with Daddy tomorrow?
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody just said, you tell him,
Alexander,
Nina.
Daddy says he's going
I think that
to
was
play with
probably
us tomorrow.
Alphonse or the dog.
Hello, Mr. Tucker.
It was
Thanks for having
Alphonse.
us again today. Mr. Tucker!
Hey, Nina!
Mr. Tucker!
There you are. So you are home.
Yes. I did it, boys. I finally did it. A chimera that understands human speech. Here, let me show you. Listen to me. That person over there, that's Edward.
That person, Edward.
Yes, that's very good. Well done.
That's amazing. It can actually talk.
Bro,
Now I don't have to worry about
that
losing
looked
my
like the dog and
certification.
his daughter mixed together, bro.
That person, Edward. That person, Edward. That person, Edward. Big Brother Ed.
Mr. Tucker, when did you first get your state certification?
Let's see. It was 2 years ago.
And when did your wife leave you?
That was 2 years ago, too.
I just have one more question for you. Nina and Alexander. Where are they?
Yeah. He did that. No way.
Damn brat, figuring it out so quickly.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I figured it out.
That's...
Did it again! 2 years ago it was your wife! This time, you used your own daughter and her dog to transmute a talking chimera! You can only do so much with animals, after all. It's much easier when you start with a human, isn't that right?
That's so messed up. This is wild.
This is how we progress. Human experimentation is a necessary step. I would think a scientist should understand.
Shut up! Do you really think you can get away with this? Messing around with
I
someone's
can't
life
even.
like that?
Bro,
Your
what,
own
bro?
daughter!
Someone's life, you say? You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? Look at you, Full Metal Alchemist. Look at your leg, your arm, your brother. Those things are also the result of messing around with somebody's life, aren't they? Shut up!
Bro literally did that to his own daughter, bruh.
We're the same. You're just like
Bro
me.
did that to his own daughter, bruh.
Oh, but yes, we are. The opportunity was right in front of us.
Look
and
at
we
me.
took it. We had to, even though we knew it was against the rules.
Bro did that to his own daughter and her dog. Mixed them together, bruh.
Do that!
The human species is wild. The human species is so
Keep this up,
weird.
he'll die.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That is some sad stuff.
Edward, no. Daddy, do you hurt Daddy?
Had a feeling he was gonna be the villain, bro.
I'm sorry. Even with all our power, we can't do anything to change you back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can we play now? Can we play now?
I made it just in time. I get to remain a state alchemist. I passed.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Like hell you're staying a state alchemist. Like hell.
Can we play now?
Wow. Wow. This story's so crazy though. Like, Full Metal Alchemist do not pull punches, bruh.
Devil's work in this world. This case would definitely be it.
The devil, huh? The state alchemist must be willing to act, able to take another's life when ordered to without question. In some ways, Mr. Tucker's actions and our own may not be all that far apart when it comes to interfering with other people's lives. We choose our own path, knowing full well what we're doing. That's the way it is. Right, Full Metal? You will more than likely come across cases like this again in the future. And you may end up having to get your own hands dirty as well. You gonna shut down like this every time?
We may be called dogs of the military. We may even be cursed as devils. It doesn't matter. Al and I are still going to get our bodies back. We know the truth. We know we're not devils. We know we're not gods. We're human. We're only human! We can't even do anything to save one innocent little girl. So what good are we then?
I wonder why no one's capable of understanding me. Nina.
Oh, there he is.
You're Shao Tucker, correct?
Who are you? Not military. Who are you? How did you get in here? There were military police out front.
Foolish alchemists who turn their backs on the ways of God shall be punished.
Iron. Yep, blood iron.
Daddy's hurting. Daddy hurts. No, Daddy.
That
You
is.
poor creature.
This
Once
is.
you've been given this form, there is no way of separating you again.
This is wild.
At least, your passing will be in peace. God. 2 human souls have just been returned to you. Please accept them into your loving arms. Please grant these poor lost souls everlasting peace and salvation.
Christians meet alchemy. So basically the dude is just a Christian. That's all. The dude who be killing people, he's just a Christian. That's pretty much it. And he knows some alchemy. That's pretty much it. So he's just going around taking out the alchemists who have turned their back on, I guess, Christian ways or stuff like that. But this episode was wild, and nobody warned me. Okay, don't warn me, but like, still though, that is crazy though. Like, can we really talk about it? Let's talk about it. It's gross. It's definitely gross. Very horrendous what he did, for sure. That is wild. That is crazy. But it also shows you, and it's low-key a social commentary, and it drives parallels between our world and Full Metal Alchemist world. In Full Metal Alchemist, he literally transmuted his own daughter into a chimera in order to keep his, meet the deadline so he can remain an alchemist, a state alchemist. Okay, we got that through. So in order to retain power, in order to be able to really just be at that level to where, okay, yeah, I still basically got a job. You know what I mean? He was willing to sacrifice his daughter, the dog, and just really go to a crazy place, you feel me, in order to remain with some grasp of power that could be related to the actual world, you know what I mean? People don't want to lose power. They end up, I guess, lashing out, especially if they're like super at the top and they're corrupt and they don't want to lose power or lose this or lose that. They end up like going to really dark places and really blah blah blah. You feel me? What I say. I ain't say it, but I said one thing. Power corrupts, my boy. Power corrupts. And by the way, in Vikings they say that power is only given to people who are willing to reach low enough or to get low enough to pick it up. You feel me? That's some real stuff. You feel me? But guys, that was my reaction to episode 4 of Full Metal Alchemist, and we'll be out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The Dionysus is out. Peace.